Hi guys, it's the post-movie dudes here, and we're here to bring you a review on The Mummy, the new Tom Cruise movie.
Start of the Dooku, which, if you're not a savvy...
Well, no. See, if you watch this movie, it'll tell you it's in the Dark Universe.
Savvy...
in the beginning.
Let's just say that Marvel's got their work cut out for them.
They're worried about
I have
DC,
never
Wonder Woman killing
seen
it.
such a seamless transition from a Universal logo to the Dark Universe logo. I was like, why does it keep spinning? And then out of nowhere, it's just Dark Universe. I didn't actually realize like that was a real thing. Yeah.
The what?
This is the first one.
Well, I know it's the first one, but I thought it was just like, oh, well, this is gonna be the chain. I didn't realize that like they were already hitting it. It's like this is Dark Universe. Like we know that it's happening.
All right, but beyond that.
Well,
wow.
This movie literally is just set up for future movies.
If you like,
movie's ass.
if you like the first Mummy,
You don't watch
featuring
this.
Brendan Fraser,
Don't watch this.
Not Tom Cruise.
Well, see, you're not watching this to watch a remake of that Mummy. You're watching it to watch the remake of the 1930.
It's a
has
remake,
anyone
not
seen
a
the
remake.
1930 Mummy?
Daniel probably
Everyone.
has.
Daniel probably has, but he's not here.
He's not here.
Fuck Daniel.
Yeah.
We'll probably get yelled at.
Uh,
We'll probably get yelled at for not knowing anything later.
You know, I think that Brendan Fraser should have been brought back just because he is the one true.
Well,
See,
okay.
How old is he at this point, though?
Who cares?
See,
I mean, I guess Tom Cruise.
Brendan Fraser would have been a lot better of a pick than Tom Cruise.
But the Mummy wouldn't have chosen him
But
to be the.
see, I think that they chose Tom Cruise because of his marketability.
Yeah.
They want people to see this movie. They don't want it to like.
But would you have gotten classic lines like Jenny? Run.
Jenny!
Jesus.
Jenny!
Ron,
Jenny! I'm doing this! I don't know what I'm doing!
Wake up.
Fuck.
Wake up, Jenny!
Alright.
Alright.
Spaghetti
Wow.
now.
Awful.
Okay, we're good. Quick. This isn't Alien, okay? We do quick plot
So
breakdown.
Tom Cruise and his friend.
If you saw the trailer, you basically know the entire movie.
Yeah. Okay.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So they go. They don't go to. No. See. Okay. So ISIS is in Iraq. You know.
No. You skip the first 2 minutes of the movie. You have England, 1100 AD.
Why is that?
And then they bury the
I know the
dude.
stone is
They
there.
bury the dude with the red stone.
Why is
England.
that? the
And then
beginning?
literally a minute later, England, present day,
Find the two.
and then they find the tomb. It's like two
Yeah,
1
and then
minute
no,
shots
and then
back
they
to back.
and then they go into depth on the princess, which is okay, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know why they had to do it like right in the beginning.
There's
Yeah, get out of
so
the
many
way.
fucking Vietnam.
My favorite part was
Flashbacks. Not actually
the
flashbacks,
exposition
but
scene in the bar where she just like.
Okay, well, let's continue on the plot.
okay.
Folks.
So
Oh,
okay,
God.
so they explain the story of Mr. Jekyll or Dr.
No,
Jekyll.
it's the plot, John.
Well, no, he remembers like the whole story, and then like it goes back,
There's a quote.
and then they go, and then we skip to Iraq. ISIS is doing shit to like destroying.
Yeah, fucking.
It was just ISIS, whoever,
Fucking Tom Cruise and his buddy.
his buddy.
I don't
Nick
even,
from
Nick from New Girl.
Nick
I don't know
from
his real name.
Tom
his
Cruise's
real name
name
or
is
his
also
movie
Nick.
name
They'll be dead in
or.
like 30 minutes.
So-
it's fine.
So,
And then
Nick from New Girl.
they like invade their ISIS compound.
Well,
They call in an airstrike. It comes down. It breaks open the street.
yeah, so see, I guess they're part of the military, but as a side job, they're like, oh, you know, we're just gonna do some looting.
Yeah,
so,
black
sell
market.
some stuff on the black
the
market.
long range scouts, and basically, whatever they find something of value, they sell it. on
They're
the black
basically
market.
just Tomb Raiders,
Yeah.
essentially.
Oh, so just a
It's a movie.
Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider is like a better story.
It's
So
Okay, and then
The big- yeah.
So then they get caught because they ask for help. So everyone comes in. Black fucking sergeant, another stereotype in movies, comes in and starts yelling at them.
There you
British girl comes out of the fucking middle of nowhere.
British
So
You
Yeah.
slept with me, Tom Cruise, and you stole my map. I'm angry.
in Baghdad.
and then
In
they
Baghdad.
and they go down into the giant hole that the airstrike on the compound caused. So they go down there. They found like a statue. They went and they find
It's
out.
like, why is there an Egyptian statue in?
Mesopotamia.
And then they
That's
find,
the wrong
They
era.
find a tomb, but it's not a tomb.
We forgot the recurring.
Okay, so can
the
we?
recurring
I just want to say, why did they need to say it's Mesopotamia? Because Mesopotamia wasn't even around with Egypt.
Mesopotamia.
It was like that was like
Now
what, like
known as
thousands of
Jake, we're
years.
gonna get a historical fucking like faults and shit that's just not right, we can do that at the end. We're gonna have a long ass list.
Okay.
You just gotta continue.
okay,
to
wait,
watch.
Forgetting.
So-
Shut the fuck up. You keep forgetting the recurring Dooku humor of Tom Cruise's sexual encounters that they just kept bringing up over and over.
Were they?
Yeah.
I really
15
wasn't
seconds.
It
paying
was like
attention.
15 seconds, and it was like they would just be like sitting there later and go, "Hey, it's more than 15 seconds." And I'm sure they brought it up later too while they were in the water and like,
Yeah,
stupid.
I think they did, but okay.
That's the
Whatever, I
humor
don't
of
really
this
care
movie.
about.
You have to understand.
That's
that
stuff like I didn't.
Marvel has its like witty, colorful thing, and then DC has its dark stuff, and then Dark Universe they're trying to establish wherever they want to go
The
for
voice.
right now.
The
King,
Voice.
what about the Godzilla? King
I think
Kong
it's the
movies?
one
Anyways,
liners.
okay. So back to the plot line. What happened?
Alright, so they go down the tomb. They find. They're like, it's not a tomb. It's a
Yeah.
prison. And
And
then
then they get an
Tom.
argument about if they should like leave it or like fucking Nick from New Girl and British
Fine
Girl.
Spider.
Well, no, before that, Nick from New Girl and British chick argue about if they should fucking open the tomb or not. And then
Tom Cruise is
then
just
Tom Cruise says,
impatient.
"Fuck it, I'm gonna shoot this thing."
5,000-year-old like
Yeah.
pulley system that somehow miraculously works.
Also, they had the most fucking mercury ever.
Okay. So
There's never been
yes,
more
I don't know
Mercury.
where the fuck
Oh,
they got
yeah.
all this mercury and.
Well, no,
No,
it's-
and
it's
then
in-
no, shut the fuck up.
So, like,
Then
Mercury.
shut the fuck up. Why the fuck did they make a prison that has a pulley system in the first place?
No, because it was holding her down.
No, it wasn't.
It was why is there a thing? Wait, rope can't.
You drop her in and you cut the chain. I completely
Yeah,
agree
I
with Jake.
still don't understand. Because
There's
like
no need
it
for
went.
Because it didn't even.
The point was is
Hold
the
it up.
fucking it kept it in a
It's
pool
supposed to keep
of
it.
mercury.
You just have a pool of
drop it
mercury.
in.
No one's gonna fuck around with a
makes
pool of
sense.
mercury. And then no one's ever gonna
The only
release
thing that
her.
happened was it made her get up. Well, the one girl was like, "Oh, the chains aren't here to pull her up. Is to keep her down."
No, but that
how was it
doesn't-
keeping her down? The weight was like in the air.
I know.
So it's not
There's
doing
a lot
anything.
of plot problems with this movie. Tom Cruise doesn't know how to make a fucking good movie. Okay, that's
those
not
of you
true,
confused. Mercury is basically this world's kryptonite for mummies. My bad.
Which
Is that,
well, see,
is that official canon?
one of the
mean,
things I thought
apparently.
interesting was like,
In this movie, it was.
because she's the
Why
historical.
didn't they just use silver?
The historical
Oh,
chick
no,
was
that's
like,
werewolves.
no, that's for werewolves.
When
It's
they
a different
have
movie.
British
Wolfman,
girl.
It's gonna be
British
weird.
girl is like, hey, they thought that Mercury would keep away bad spirits, but it turns out later on that Mercury actually does screw with them anyway when they're in Dr. Jekyll's lair.
Okay.
Well, but
okay.
besides that,
So after that, we get on the plane with the fucking
no, you
tomb.
forgot the spider bite.
Oh god, the
Oh, yeah,
speeder
they
bag.
bite
that
Nick from New
sets
Girl.
up the
And then he dies. He
best
dies on
character
the
of the
plane.
movie.
And no one notices.
Yeah.
He just dies on the plane.
Eyes roll back and he's just taking
Oh, that's the
it
best
down.
scene. That's the only funny scene is when he's okay. So
Dude.
we're in a fucking giant ass plane, fucking Tombs strapped down like with fucking straps,
Yeah.
and fucking Nick from New Girl takes a fucking knife and is just sitting there for 5 minutes fucking cutting this, and black sergeant guy is yelling, "Stop!
Get away!
Stop doing
What
that!
are you
Get
doing?
away!"
Where's
He
that
gets up-
bomb?
he-
Stabs him twice.
Yeah,
I think
twice.
twice.
A couple of times.
And then he
then-
starts going towards Tom Cruise and like the rest of the army dudes.
And then the other
pick
guys
up,
have guns. They're
yelling
about to
at
shoot him. Tom Cruise, you can't shoot. It's pressurized.
No,
you can't do it.
Tom Cruise
And then
just
Tom
disarms
Cruise
him.
shoots because the rules are different for Tom Cruise.
Well, then you just see. Oh, what the fuck?
And then he doesn't die, so he shoots him again.
Three
Then-
times. Third time,
Was that an
little
accident?
uncalled for.
Okay, so then
Comic
after
relief.
that, the birds from fucking nowhere come
Tom
and
Cruise
basically
just started
fucking
hallucinating.
Hudson River us.
That's pretty funny.
Tom
Oh my
Cruise-
God.
Because I don't know, one of the wings went out or something.
Yeah, I know the Hudson River us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So then, the British girl and Tom Cruise go up to the front of the plane. Like, what's going on? It's like, oh, you stuff. And then they see the swarm of birds. Tom Cruise and the girl get out, and they're still in the cockpit, and the birds just slam into the thing. And just
Oh, then we go
Destroy
zero
them.
gravity for fucking like forever.
the longest
fun.
time ever.
And parachute. We gotta get the parachute. So we're fucking throwing stuff around like we're in space, trying to get to the goddamn parachute.
There's only
Well,
one
there's only
parachute.
one. Tom Cruise, because he's a gentleman, gives
there's more.
British girl the fucking
No, he
parachute.
thought there were two.
No. But at that time, he was being a gentleman, giving her the one
Yes.
because he thought it was gonna be more.
And then he finds out that there's none, and then they're like stuck to the wall, and then he like pulls their chute. But I don't understand why he just didn't hold on to her, and they both jumped out, and then he
Because
pulled.
he had to pretend to die. died.
He would have killed
Because the mummy
both
was in
of
his
them.
head.
No, he wouldn't have killed both of them because they're
It's
definitely far enough
dangerous.
up in the air
Bad
for
parachute
two
technique.
people to fucking go up and
It
land
doesn't matter
safely.
right now.
It doesn't matter.
Anyways,
It didn't
Plane
matter.
crashes.
Plot point.
He's dead, but not really.
That was like the best shot of Tom Cruise. I'm pretty sure that was in the trailer too.
That was
when he
actually-
falling towards.
Yeah.
It was actually a
Yeah,
reference
that's
to
okay.
Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
Okay, so then fucking she's called in to identify the bodies after the crash.
Yeah. I thought that was pretty.
At that
funny.
moment, Tom Cruise does a fucking classic thing. If you're dead,
Also,
he wakes
yeah,
up.
Also from the trailer.
So
He sees
yes,
his dead
he
friend.
wakes up. he
Okay,
sees
and
the-
then we get the best character. Because like okay.
Wait. Before we do that, we want to talk about Tom Cruise's body. 'Cause
Okay.
Me and Jake have a theory. Oh, Jake.
So first, Tom Cruise is really short. Like you can see, he's
Yes.
really short. But so he's like CGI'd. He had no chest hair in the scene. It was just completely like clean, fucking abs and shit. Like he looked really ripped. But then when like the mummy's like in a later scene when the mummy's fucking like trying to pull off his shirt and shit and like just being all sexual with him, you see he has like chest hair and his chest looks really fucking like pale and not tan and buff at all.
A lot about like there's actually a decent
Okay,
amount
okay,
of
so yeah,
chest hair
I was
stuff.
just thinking like was that one of the flash or like
No, this is like
no, but that,
when
that
they're at the
actually
table.
did happen, yeah.
Yeah.
So what is there a theory? Or
So I
just
think
saying
they
it's just bad
they
we
CGI'd his fucking abs onto
on
him.
in that
and
part?
made
And
it-
then comes to
I was gonna
Tom
say, I was
Cruise
like, Tom
in
Cruise looking
control
good in that
of,
scene.
the fucking product. 'Cause he doesn't want to look bad.
That's true.
But he looked bad anyways.
Yeah.
But that was a small bit. That was only something that post movies would not use.
Oh, yeah, no, because we're movie experts.
So then,
Anyways.
in the morgue or whatever, what are we calling him? Nick from
Nick from New Girl?
Nick from New Girl. He turns into a comic relief character, sort of,
Yeah.
and then he's
But
like,
he's also a plot
Basically, he's April Ludgate from Legion.
yeah. So he's like a ghost mummy thing that only Tom Cruise can see.
point. What was Tom Cruise's name in this movie?
Nick, but
I don't remember
it's Tom
what.
Cruise.
I don't remember what. Yeah, because I don't know what Nick's from New Girl's
Girl's
name is.
name is.
So that's why we're saying that. And that British girl, I don't know what her actual
Jenny.
name is. Jenny,
Jenny!
wake up, Jenny!
Run, Jenny! Run.
Get out, Jenny!
All right. So then he wakes up. They go
To a bar.
to a bar. He downs like fucking like six
Yeah,
shots
Tom Cruise is-
and like a pint.
The British lady just dumps a bunch
But-
of exposition on us.
Yeah,
I don't even remember what she was talking about.
fucking just exposition.
It wasn't.
It's a
No,
shit
I think it was
movie,
just
has no
like
plot.
it was just
And
like,
then
how are you
and then just
alive?
Kind of randomly, I think we've upset the gods. Like she's talking somewhat rationally, like going through history and stuff. I think we upset the gods. Like
Okay.
Well, and like she was talking about like the theory that like there is a princess erased from history.
Yeah,
And then he just goes to the bathroom because the Nick from New Girl tells him to.
Oh, yeah.
He goes and talks to him about like how he needs to just have sex with Annette and he needs to get the god of death power. So then he goes out and then he goes out to an alley.
All right, hold on.
and a
During
bunch- no.
before this, the mummy girl is awakened at this point.
Yeah,
yeah.
She's
Jewish,
like,
Jewish fucking cop.
she apparently
gets
has the
got.
ability to make zombies.
yeah, okay. I
Yeah.
have a big
Well,
problem with the fucking zombies in this, or exactly
they're stupid.
the mummies in this movie
Are
are
zombies.
zombies,
Yeah.
which
Jambos.
it was just stupid.
Yeah.
It was just I hated
And
that.
at the same time, the
The
British
CGI
lady,
wasn't too bad on them.
They
honestly.
they looked okay. It's
It just it felt almost unneeded and like wasn't established that she had that fucking power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So what
Well,
happened
there's
is
a
she
lot of
starts out as
power
like an old
separate.
fetus thing, and then she like because the one
drains
dude,
the life out of it.
right? Because the one dude's like, oh, you walk around here.
Who the fuck was the villain from the Power Ranger movie, Jake?
Rita.
Yeah, she basically had Rita powers.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
also the year of people just tripping on things and getting themselves killed. See our Alien Covenant review.
Well, no. He also put his face
One
closer
maybe.
to her, and he's like, "Oh, what's this?" Oh, he's looking for
Okay, so
like that,
so
like
back
the
to the
fucking face hugger.
Back to the A plot. Tom Cruise bathroom.
Yeah, they
so-
go to the bathroom. He's
Oh.
like, "Oh," and then he just leaves because he gets like worried.
And the British lady called Russell Crowe
Oh yeah, like
Oh.
talking about.
and said, "Bring him to London." He doesn't
And
want to
then
go to London.
Tom Cruise
He goes out
leaves
to
the
an
bar.
alley.
I don't.
A bunch
did
of
you
rats.
tell him you were
swarm-
outside?
No.
You
I think
stumbled
he just
outside on his
stumbled
own.
Yeah, and then a bunch of rats like swarm him. He sees the mummy. She goes on top of him, and then he wakes up because like he
He's about
sees
to
a
get
bunch
hit
of
by a
lights.
car.
Yeah, he's actually with Jenny. Then he tells Jenny to go to the fucking church graveyard, which she isn't at. She's actually at, but the plane crashed somewhere else. I don't know. And she's like, "Oh, how do you know where she is?" So then they go there. He gets captured because like he wanders off to enter. she's about to stab him, but then she realizes there's no gem. She would just stab the chosen one. So then Jenny walks in on her and him.
She stands spooked for like fucking way too long.
So at this point, she's got like 4 Zombo mummies.
Zombos.
Fucking Zombos. And then her. And then so she runs after Jenny. And then Tom Cruise kills the 4 Zombos because what are they going to do? And then she's about to suck Jenny's life. And then Tom Cruise saves her because she's useless. And then, is that when? Oh no, that's when they run to the ambulance. That just happens to be there because.
Well, that was because like.
Oh right.
Yeah, we get a little exposition on them in the ambulance.
Yeah, Tom Cruise did you see that? I saw that. Visions. And then just stupid.
He drives her back.
And at no point she's like, huh. I think we're going back towards the castle or whatever. Nope.
And then he backs up. The thing is, he fucking backs up afterwards. Like, you don't switch drivers. Like, that would have been the thing you do.
Yeah,
okay, Jake's fucking taken by the zombie. Tyler, take the wheel.
And then we have some
before we got there,
action scenes where it's just a bunch of zombies on top of the
ambulance. I was gonna say that was before we drove. Was that before we drove back or?
That's the second time.
Okay,
that's the second
so
time
there's a zombie on the hood. Like he's like, I think they like really messed up with how the CGI size was. Because they made that zombie as big as the hood, but like he seemed really not that big.
This is a large ambulance. Like it wasn't like a fucking car.
Yeah,
it looked like a
truck.
The zombie was fucking covered like longer than the hood. He was like his legs were hanging off.
When we got the close up, he was normal size guy.
Yeah,
that's the scene from the trailer.
It was just
kicking his face and not the zombie.
Yeah,
if you're wondering.
And then there was that one, then there's one that climbed through the window over the British girl who's like, Tom, help me, there's a zombie on me, I can't do anything. So then Tom's driving and trying to get the zombie off at the same time, runs into a tree, breaks its legs off, and then it climbs on Tom, and then breaks off on another tree.
Giant pointless action scene with zombies, they don't care.
And then
they just stop. They crash, and...
She's about to get them. Oh no.
And then the monster hunters.
Wait, she just crashed on accident?
No, not monster hunters, Jake. The evil hunters.
He wasn't even getting attacked. He just crashed, right?
Yeah.
Stupid.
Okay, I also had a problem. He's fucking immortal, and they had like close calls with him all the time.
They had so many good opportunities to use that to their advantage.
The ambulance just flips over him. It doesn't fucking matter if he gets hit by the ambulance. He's immortal. Yeah. Like you've already established that he could survive a fucking plane crash. So I don't see a point in not having him just fucking get hit by the ambulance. There's no point.
I guess if he did everything to save Jenny, like threw her out of the ambulance, and then he just keeps tumbling down, that would make sense. Instead, it's them both tumbling down. Or no, Tom's actually the one who gets out of the ambulance. She's somersaulting down the hill.
There wasn't even any blood on her or anything.
She was fine.
I'm ready to go. Let's go.
The best
No, fuck the
He was bashing his skulls.
I saw so much ass and fucking... We basically had side tits the whole movie.
Yeah.
No, but the best part, though, is
because we keep replaying the same mummy scene over and over
again.
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
I think that was my one legitimate laugh.
See, John got that part wrong. He's like, who's going to save the day this time? He called Russell Crowe. It was like half credit, because it was just the SWAT team for Russell Crowe who showed up.
Yeah.
And they just harpooned her.
Takes him to the compound.
Where they just insert a bunch of
mercury in her. Yeah,
and then we meet Russell Crowe, who's Dr. Jekyll.
She was unneeded for the fucking movie.
You gotta get the Wonder Woman.
I was gonna say, here's the real question: did you like Batman versus Superman's Justice League debut, where they watch all the videos? Or do you like this when they're walking through his?
I prefer that. I prefer the fucking videos way more.
I thought the videos were fine. I mean, everyone.
I don't know why everyone hates them.
I mean, so what? So we saw what? Swamp Lagoon.
Yeah.
We saw Dracula. We
saw squids. Like we saw basically, if you're fucking in this universe, there's something for you there.
Well, if you know any of the old monster movies, you know.
And then we got to see a little tease of Dr. Jekyll where he's shooting up his evil stopper.
So then they go visit the fucking zombie.
He's like talking to him.
Oh, sorry, the mummy. Sorry, she's the mummy.
Yeah, she is a mummy.
And then because Tom Cruise is chosen, he just knows.
He knows
Egyptian.
They're gonna.
Well, it starts out as
They're
he
gonna
knows.
freeze her to death with like mercury.
Mercury.
Yeah, they
That's
got
a
her
good
tied
plan.
down.
Well, British girls like, no, you can't do that. I thought we were gonna.
She's from my era. We don't know anything about
Yeah,
her.
literally, she was
Yeah,
going
she's-
Bitch,
somewhere.
she just tried to kill people. It passed the line. I love history as much as the next person.
Like 5 times.
Yeah.
That's not a sane
And then
person.
Tom Cruise. I don't know.
They had like a conversation.
He's also, yeah. Apparently now he knows all Egyptian, even though he only knew the one phrase a
Right.
little while ago.
He has Tom
Or then
Cruise
he
has
gets
a
like,
sex fantasy.
then he just tells them to stop like torturing her.
Yeah. Well, I think
then-
she got in his head again.
Then they leave. Basically that's it. Then like
Yeah,
they
then he
leave,
goes
they,
talk
they
to-
have side
he
conversations.
goes talks again
Russell Crowe's
to-
like, yeah, we gotta kill you.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
and then
that's great.
And then Dr. Jekyll goes to Mr. Hyde mode because he like has to
Because
occasionally
Tom-
do that.
Okay. He's like, I'm gonna kill you, Tom. And then he's like, you gotta explain more stuff. So he takes away his EpiPen, and then he starts flipping out on him. And then everyone gets out. Jenny, run! And then Tom Cruise gets locked inside with
Oh, okay.
I
Hyde.
actually enjoyed that
so
scene.
so then fucking Ex Machina of this movie, the fucking spider for fucking the mummy takes over one of the guards
No.
to lower the mercury like temp. Or sorry,
And then he just
temp.
hits the electric box with an axe.
Yeah.
And no one stops the guy. No
Also,
one like sees the
throughout
guy.
this movie, like there's at least 50 people in this compound. No one has a gun except for one guy. And a couple scenes later.
The one guy
And-
that Jenny killed.
Yeah, the one
Yeah,
that-
yeah, and not just that. No one's on guard duty. Like
we-
there's just she's in a open chamber where with no guards. Like you just go up and talk to him. Wasn't a bubble.
Can we talk about something for a second?
Guy was able to grab a fucking axe
No,
and
John.
use that as a primary weapon. Sorry, John.
Like, alright, so the entire like fight scene between Tom Cruise and Hyde is like, oh yeah, you should just let this happen so we can like rule the world together. That's not a bad plan.
It's
for
for the
you.
ladies. Think of the ladies.
I thought that was actually interesting. I feel like he wasn't needed in this movie, but I felt like he was one of the stronger
Russell Crowe was
points.
the best part of this.
Again, to compare it to DC, it's like having Wonder Woman and Batman versus Superman.
Yeah,
She didn't have to
that's
be
part of
there.
that movie.
but very,
But-
very strong.
Okay. So meanwhile, Jenny's trying to break back into that area while they're fighting too.
Well, that-
It wasn't
that's
really
not
fighting. It was more.
They find this.
It was more just Mr. Hyde just tossing Tom Cruise around,
Yeah.
which I kind of enjoyed.
Yeah.
That this entire every fight
Tom
scene
Cruise
with
just
Tom-
got murdered.
He just got
everything
fucking.
he
I
did.
like that.
Unless you're-
The ragdolling was.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. Like
it was
he
great.
wasn't a good fighter. I didn't enjoy when he was beating up the mummies because like it was too good.
All right, so we're fucking to that point. She gets free, of course.
Yeah, she gets
she
free.
does
She
get
just
the- she
starts
gets the
unleashing the like the terror on the,
The
fucking
sands of Egypt.
Sands of
Yeah.
Egypt flow.
onto London. You see that in the trailer.
Yu-Gi-Oh puns were
they're-
made by us.
Yes, three god cards were collected. But then they're just running towards the tomb and from the beginning of the movie where they found the gem.
Crusader.
They found the gem while she was captive.
Yeah.
She's like,
Yeah.
oh,
Okay,
She could sense
then-
it
Then they
for
run-
some
So,
reason.
so did I miss something? But I felt like the Crusaders on the opposite side. Like, you know what I mean? Like I didn't feel like they were on her side.
I was
No,
gonna say,
they
I didn't
aren't.
think she'd be able to control the
kill them.
Crusaders either.
Well, no.
Okay,
I get
we,
that.
Me and Tyler also had the discussion. How did she get there so fast?
She probably
Space
just
travel. She can fucking teleport.
She
That's
probably
what-
has like
that's what I
sand
said.
travel.
But what I'm saying is like they buried themselves with the stone, and it wasn't like, oh, this one's marked. This is where the stone is for her to go find it. It was like we're hiding this bullshit.
Yeah.
So I felt like,
They put in a briefcase.
yeah. Fuck, okay. Anyways,
It doesn't
fuck
matter.
happened after that?
And then they go in the tunnel. A train comes. It kills a zombie.
Okay, and then the train scene.
There's the
Okay,
other
I was
wall.
pissed about that, Jake, because fucking we're having a very narrow circle tunnel. The train
Yeah.
comes down, and they just go on the side of the wall. When there's a door, like a door they could have easily hidden
And she
into.
didn't hear the
All
train
right.
at all.
So they're going through this tunnel. They get into an underwater part. And you
That
just,
was the best chase scene in the
chase
entire
scene you'll ever
movie.
see because it's just a bunch of like zombies swimming after Tom Cruise as slow as possible.
Also, Tom Cruise, again, invincible. So he's underwater for like a good 2 minutes, and then goes up for air.
Yeah.
Like, I thought for the first time in this movie, we're gonna have this scene where, okay, he's actually invincible. Let's use that. He's using it to his advantage, you know.
He's only invincible when he's fighting.
Zombos
Yeah.
can't breathe underwater.
Well, see, and then
Any
like,
of those punches.
but if you really look close, you can see that there's
Oh,
no
yeah,
air bubbles
that'd
when
be the
he's
other
swimming.
thing that I was complaining to John about. I was like, you know how she awakened all the mummies? How come the ones underwater didn't get up right away? Why
Yeah,
are they
yeah,
sitting
that's
there
true.
still?
That's
John's
true.
like, it's because the sound takes longer to travel underwater. So
Yeah. Oh,
get up,
again, and then Tom Cruise hears the fucking one
like open up.
yeah.
How can you hear like that? Well, you don't hear that well in water.
He's about to...
Okay, so she's basically fucking British girl's dead. at
Oh
this
yeah,
point.
no, yeah.
She's
So
dead.
the reason why
drowned.
Tom Cruise is like
Swimming through because she got taken by the fucking
the
Egyptian
main
bitch.
mummy,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then he sees her body floating there. So he's like, I gotta get her, and then like 6 zombies are on him. Even though I'm pretty sure there are only like 4 caskets or sarcophaguses under
Yeah,
there, and
or
then there's like
no,
12
there's
zombies chasing him.
Double, you know.
Happens.
And then thankfully, when he got up, he got immediately captured. I was like, that would have been stupid.
Yeah,
He actually killed him.
And then he grabs the fucking rock, 'cause there's always a goddamn rock, no matter where you go. Big enough for your hand,
Starts
big enough to do
bashing it.
damage, but not too big to carry. Okay,
And
so
then
he gets out of that, right?
Okay,
No,
and
she
then
kills all the zombies.
yeah,
for some
what
reason.
the fuck was that about?
She just well
She wanted 1v1.
She wanted it to
She
be
wanted-
intimate.
wait.
So she just and then like she gets rid of all the zombies. She just slaps Tom Cruise around. Then like she's
He
holding
had his
him.
classic
He grabs the
line,
dagger
"It's
from
definitely
her.
not me, it's you. We're not gonna work.
Yeah, that's a Dooku.
Well, he
Dooku
grabs the
turnaround.
he grabs the dagger from her. She slams him down because like he did a fucking like sex reference. He's like, this is not gonna work out between us. The girls behind us laughed because it's so fucking hilarious.
Did they really laugh?
Yeah, they did. I heard them laugh. I was like, it wasn't that funny. But then no,
Oh, wait.
and then she tosses him. He realizes he has a dagger. He slams down the gem once, and then she like talks him into fucking
Correct.
stabbing himself. He stabs himself, becomes like the new mummy.
And then he
God.
sees the dead British lady. Flashes back to the one scene where they had a conversation.
You're a better man. There's a good man inside you.
I honestly didn't even remember.
And
that
then he looks at her
happening.
body, and
Half
it's like,
this
oh,
fucking movie, for as shitty movie, is just like flashbacks of like it tries to fucking in a way inception us as far as like is this real? There's so many times
I
it's just
hate
Vietnam dreams. It's
Yeah.
fucking dumb.
and then
So he kills.
no, he slams her against the wall, and then he like sucks.
Yeah,
See, he
that
sucks
big
the life
suck.
out of her.
That's a big suck.
He's
It's
a
just on
suck.
forever.
And then brings back the British lady.
Yeah, and because he just yells at her. It's not
Okay.
like I thought it'd be like, oh, why doesn't he just breathe back life into her?
That's why I was
no.
saying. It's like, oh, she's gonna be the new mummy
Yeah.
queen, but
No, no.
I thought,
just-
okay, I thought, so then we cut, and he's not in the scene. I was like, oh my god, do we make a smart directing decision? Like, we're not going to see him for the rest of the movie? You know what I mean? Like, at least, like,
Pull
he's just, like,
off.
actually left.
that
Literally, I was like, oh, okay, it's open-ended. We don't know if he's evil or good, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, it leaves you it leaves a question for later on.
No, and then
No,
Right there.
he's fucking in the corner just having an autistic breakdown.
yeah, she's like, he's like, oh, I gotta go. And he
I
leaves.
gotta go. I don't want to hurt you.
And then the SWAT team shows up.
SWAT team
Again.
shows up.
And they
She's
leave.
good
And
to
then
go.
Dr. Jekyll explains to her while they're filming up her
He's good
her,
and bad.
her mummified body, like, yeah, we're going to need monsters to fight other monsters. You know, setting up the rest of the universe.
Da-da-da-da-da.
And then-
he brought back to life Nick and Blue Girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, they go.
For
Yeah,
the
they-
first
they
time in the
screwed horse
movie.
adventures.
Well,
For most of
They're-
this movie, up
they're
until
in
the third 3 minutes from the fucking end, we finally go to Egypt. The whole movie, this fucking mummy movie,
Other than the
did not take
flashbacks.
place at all in Egypt. That doesn't count.
Well, I was gonna say, I think we got to see that 3 pyramid shot like 20 times between his. I keep calling it flashbacks, not flat, like hallucinations or whatever.
Yeah, fucking
okay.
flash doesn't count though.
Whatever. I
Most
think,
of
I
the
think, I
movies
think we
spend
saw
one-
her
but-
walking towards the
But
thing
see,
like
I'm pretty
20
sure
times.
this definitely wasn't in Egypt. They just filmed it wherever they filmed the
Yeah.
Iraq scene. Just superimposed the fucking pyramids in the background. That's funny. And he has a giant sandstorm following him. That's the end. You know, no trailer.
What monsters?
It was
He's a
honest.
fucking mummy,
Okay.
retard. Okay.
It was
So I want to talk about
honestly-
some of the historical actors.
So there's a lot of historical inaccuracies.
Alright, first of all, Set wasn't the god of death.
Yes, I was fucking triggered.
Jake
Yeah.
was so triggered.
Set is the fucking god of chaos. It's okay to have Set as the villain in a fucking
But
like Egypt
chaos
movie.
is fine. You don't have to say death. Chaos. You know, it's
Same.
in multiple ways.
Well, no, it's like it makes even more sense because
No, I
the
would agree.
fucking organization was to fight evil. Chaos is essentially evil, so
That's
they
fine.
essentially can just do that.
Yeah.
No, the death I guess is evil or something.
All right.
Why not?
But
Something
when
that triggered-
there's Anubis is the god of death, and or Osiris.
Yeah. Okay. Something that triggered me was this fucking how fucking inaccurate the digs were. There's fucking people going in with sledgehammers just destroying shit.
Yeah.
Like that's not how digs work in the modern age. We try to preserve shit because you never know when you're gonna need that information
Yeah, I
later
actually
on.
really like
Well,
when they find
see-
a stone and it's just like, oh, it's in there, and they just smash
Fucking,
the lid down.
that's just like stuff like that.
Was that an
like, she's just
actual
blowing
dig,
stuff
or
up.
was
No,
that-
that was the people, but still, they
I know,
probably
but
they're
still,
like archaeologists.
Like
Okay.
they know it's not 1920.
See, I thought you were
Like-
talking about the train people at the beginning. I'm sure they didn't care. Really.
Oh, the
No, it was a
truth.
mistake. Like even then, like when they opened the hole, that was
Right.
fine. Because at first I thought that was an actual dig site, like they were opening it with that
No, but
thing.
that's-
No, it was
See,
fucking
that makes
just
more sense.
construction workers. They
But
were
then,
fine.
also, they every time they like reference set in like the Egypt, they show just pictures of Anubis. I don't understand. Like you either use Anubis or you use Set. You don't fucking confuse the two. They're two different things.
Okay, another thing is fucking she's talking about like there's a princess that was a race of history. It's never done before. It happens all the fucking time. There's so many cases just in the world of like fucking the priests and people who write just leaving people out of history just because they didn't like that person.
I don't even know if we technically explained the reason why the mummy got sealed away so far away is because she was going to be the heir to the throne, but
then she killed her dad, and then
because the son was born,
Yeah.
so then she killed her dad, and then her mom died in labor, but I guess it was her that
No, this was
killed
like a second wife.
So
She killed the second wife and the child.
whatever, and then the
And
kid died, so then everyone's like,
And then
"You're
she's and then she's about to have like stab down on the guy, but then like fucking like all the guards just start like
Listen,
the guards did work.
they
Those are
did
good
their
guards.
job. No, in a lot of movies, the guards are fucking incompetent, don't do their job. Those ancient Egyptian gods are fucking.
I mean,
I
they
saw-
did their job.
except for the part where they put in a pulley system. Yeah, they did great.
Well,
That wasn't the
other than
guards,
that,
those were the
listen,
engineers.
See, they also
Listen,
buried her like
I
millions of
remember
miles
that.
away. I guess it kind of makes sense to keep her away, like so
Yeah.
people don't find her. But
But
still,
I feel like the tomb was almost too elaborate.
like I don't
like-
understand why they tried to reference it to be Mesopotamia. The Egyptians don't know what the fuck Mesopotamia is. That wasn't like.
that was just for
Destroy-
us. That literally was just for us. And like most people who know about Mesopotamia understand it's Iraq now. Like another thing, that pissed me off is I don't like when fucking monster movies and stuff like this have underground complexes in major cities that are like obnoxiously developed. Because like I feel like it's unrealistic.
Talking about
I mean,
the
unless
London
it's
scene?
Paris,
That's
we know they have that.
Yeah.
well, that's like tunnels and shit. I don't
Yeah.
know why they. This is like under a museum that the
And-
entire thing's in.
My reasoning.
It's basically just Indiana Jones.
I was gonna say, where
Why were they making a giant underground tunnel complex? to begin
there's
with?
trains?
Oh,
Trains,
'cause-
they were trying to add more train lines.
Where is Dr. Jekyll's place just under London somewhere?
Yeah.
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 That's my problem is.
Which is
Again,
also right next to
who
the
the fuck's
build
building
site,
these
which is right
like,
next to this train.
compounds?
Everything was underground in this movie.
There's a lot of underground parts.
Yeah. It was boring too. Like
It was very boring at parts. Like
It was.
and I couldn't connect with any of the characters. The writing was shit. Like
There was a certain point where I turned to Tyler and he said, "It's only been an hour." I'm like,
Okay, that's the thing.
What?
It was a short movie in
Yeah.
terms of movie these days. It was only 2 hours.
no,
But
not
it
even. It
went-
was 107. It was an hour and 7.
What?
no, you said 100.
with credits.
107.
Oh, sorry, 107.
I
Sorry.
was
That's
like,
not
what?
an hour. That's
I know. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Fucking-
No,
I think.
37
Okay, maybe that was
minutes.
just. I don't know. When I looked up, it just said
Still
2
basically-
hours.
it's basically a fucking
It was
hour
short,
40.
but it still went on forever.
Yeah.
Like it just. I don't know. I don't know what.
Never
the-
climax. Like the plot. The plot was technically there because like you can see the whole fucking structure. It just never. Like
There was-
it just plateaued.
There was more
It's
drama
boring.
with the.
Once they got into the compound, or no, once Tom Cruise came back to life, no like real plot advance happens until like I guess the climax. Like
I don't.
Who was the main antagonist?
happens.
I know it was I know it was a mummy, but like she really didn't do shit for most of the movie.
yeah, it
Kinda
was,
just there.
It was-
Like,
Well, they did kill the entire
Yeah, I guess she did.
the entire
That entire plan.
the archaeologist team too. They all got sucked.
I mean, she killed a baby.
Oh wait, maybe. I don't know what did happen.
the best
there.
line she had is
Did they
she's trying to
die?
defend herself, get Tom Cruise on her side. This is early, in the first time
It's a
when she's
different
captured.
time.
So she's fucking talking about like, I love my papa. I didn't mean to kill him.
fucking killed
You,
her.
you killed the
She
baby
murked
and the
him
wife.
hard.
It was a different time.
That was funny.
That was a good
She
line.
knew. She knew.
I think the princess, like Tom
Nah.
Cruise was absolute shit.
I
I
feel
thought,
like
yeah.
I feel
like-
like the character arc of Mr. Icky was a better character arc than anyone had. in
Fuck
this
up.
movie.
Fuck up. This review is sponsored by Arms.
What a game.
That's a really good game.
Fucking back to this bullshit.
I don't. Here's the
Master
thing.
Mummy's a good
I don't
character.
know what could have been done better. Okay. That's phrase
I
That was
get
phrase
you.
wrong.
No,
That's
I get where
part
you're
of the
coming from.
problem is no one really knows what to do with these properties.
It's one of those.
Sorry.
It just doesn't age well. Like a lot of the other franchises you can reboot, like
Well, is a mummy really scary now? Like,
I don't
know.
think it's
Okay,
scary.
well, here's the thing.
Like maybe supernatural.
That's another thing is I don't know what the direction was. Was it supposed to be an action movie? Was it supposed to be a horror?
I think it should have gone more of
Yeah,
action.
there were some like
I thought-
cheap
well, no, my
jump
thing is-
scares, I guess. in this
Fucking,
one.
you go one of the two ways. Like, I think action was what they should have done. In this case, what they had.
I'm
made.
okay with,
But
like,
you
an
could go
action-
horror easily. Like fucking the Black Lagoon. I hope that's a horror movie. I think that would be much better.
Should be.
I think
I
in
just
that-
sense a lot of cheap like underwater jump scare esque things.
I feel like they could do something interesting with this. I just don't know what it could be.
Yeah, like you said, Tyler and John. Like, I don't know how to make this movie better. Like,
Because I don't,
It's not
I
one of
don't
those-
think the problem was that it was trying to be a Dooku movie. It's just like there wasn't
As I said,
enough to do with
The most
it.
interesting part of this movie was Russell Crowe, and that's because he's an interesting character for this universe.
yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a pretty cool idea.
I think the fact that just the Mummy's been done enough times now.
I mean, I understand.
I
Like,
just feel like
it's
it's a-
one of their biggest properties. So I understand trying to reboot it for this reboot.
I just don't think it was the right one to start with.
Yeah,
So
I
with
I
Russell
mean,
Crowe and Dr.
Dracula was a good
Hyde,
start.
don't.
Wait, what was?
Told.
Voice says.
I don't think. Like, I don't
My
think.
real question is, why are they doing Phantom of the Opera?
Wait, that's a monster movie?
The original one was, yes, in like the
It's
30s.
kind of a monster movie.
In
It's
the 30s.
it's a fucking World War One vet that got like chemically burned.
So.
Yes, that's the
Is-
fucking like entire point. It's like about like a war torn person.
Is that like in the movie though? Because I know the book is set in like.
That's the book, I guess.
It's
I
like,
might
it's
be thinking
like Madam Poison or whatever from fucking Wonder Woman. Or whatever her
that's
name was.
essentially Madam Poison,
That wasn't her name.
and well, that's what everyone called her.
Dr. Poison.
Dr.
Dr.
Poison.
Poison.
Whatever.
Okay,
I just don't
You guys
know.
want to move to trailers or anything else? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like this is a long ass review for a movie that just sucks. But
It's just like
There's
gotta
so
go
much to
in
talk
depth.
there's
about.
There's
so
a lot
much
to talk about,
bad.
And it's because we're gonna have to do more of these because there's gonna be more movies.
oh, I'm so excited.
Oh, my favorite, one of my favorite scenes too is when, okay, the sands of Egypt are going, and then like they dodge a car, and then the giant the double decker bus
Yeah.
comes. He pushes her out of the way, and then he goes to the doors. Somehow, it's like a 1 foot gap fits in the doors, and then the mummy, or not the mummy, Ghost Nick shows up again. He's like, "Oh man, that was pretty impressive."
He's like, that was pretty intense. All
Okay.
right, let's go.
What-
That's basically what this movie is trying to spoon
So,
the
okay.
entire time.
It's just sometimes like another thing is like it's fucking way too slow, but way too fast at the same time. Like it fucking just keeps us moving. Like
Yeah.
I think the problem is everything's really slow. Then he has a hallucination. You're somewhere else.
yeah, fucking looper power. Actually,
This movie was awful. Okay.
but the trailers.
I just want to talk about John Wick inspiring new action movies. I'm okay with that.
It's exciting.
Is that what they said?
No, Atomic Blonde. That's
Well, it's
basically
amazing.
another
I
John
thought you were
Wick
saying that this movie was
saw the
inspired
No,
by John Wick.
no,
I was
it's
like,
not
what?
inspired by John Wick in
I
any
was like-
fucking way.
Oh.
It's
Atomic Blonde looks
Blonde.
good. I'm
Atomic
excited for
Blonde.
that.
Lesbian
that was
assassin.
a
It's
trip.
gonna be
And
great,
Baby
but I'll
Driver.
see
Baby Driver seems
I
like
don't
it's like
understand. So it's
Obviously,
an action racing movie with a soundtrack. Is basically what I
Yeah.
get out of
It's
it.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Shut the fuck off.
It has
It has music. It's Guardians
See,
of
the
the Galaxy.
soundtrack seems pretty cool, and I think like it's written like some of the scripts written around the music. It's not like they're just like Suicide Squad trying to just like make music
Force
and
you to
force
do
it.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't even. Oh, Dunkirk.
Yeah.
Dunkirk
It
is
should be good.
I'm
That
looking
was.
forward to that.
I was gonna say that was like the longest trailer I've seen for
remake
it.
of Murder on the Orient.
is that
That's a remake.
I didn't know
it's a
that.
book.
That was
I thought they made
weird.
an original movie about
I was like, oh man, Clue sequel.
That's what I was
honestly,
thinking.
I was excited because it looked like a Clue
it. I
sequel.
see a Clue.
It reminded me a lot of
It's
Clue.
a dumb
Clue,
comedy.
Clue is a great movie. Underrated movie of
I
century.
think it's supposed to be good.
Which one's the canon?
Yeah, for such a shit movie, it had some pretty big name fucking trailers. Granted, this because Tom Cruise is bankable and they
Yeah.
fucking made money on this shit. But
I feel like there's another trailer.
We walked
I don't
in
think
on one.
though, like they made enough of this Dooku like
Transformers.
fucking.
That's what it was. There.
Transformers needs to die.
I don't
So
think they
much
made
money.
it.
Damn China.
I don't think they fucking made enough money so far, at least,
No,
for
I
this to
mean,
fucking be truly profitable.
It's up
Somebody
against
like-
Alien, Cars,
And
Wonder Woman.
Like, I think it should have been released.
All eyes on me.
Fucking October, like a little bit of weaker season, you get a little spookier. Like I felt like the wrong time for it. Like
This movie's
it's not action enough to be a summer blockbuster,
Yes,
and it's not fucking horror enough to be like in the true October category.
It doesn't know what it is. It's a Tom Cruise movie with.
We'll let the
some
fans
zombies.
decide. What would you rate it, Tyler?
It had a debut of 31.3 million.
No, domestically, it made a lot of money overseas,
Very-
but
that-
and it's already turned a
Alright.
profit.
Do you think that all the
advertising.
hallucinations and like going back to the past was just like for people that didn't speak English, just like be able to tell like what's going on?
It was just dumb. I feel like we saw the same. There were like 5 Egyptian scenes, or like 5 old Egyptian scenes. And
Yeah.
it just like took snippets.
Yeah,
from each
essentially
one
just kept on
over and over. Like
just mash up the trailer and keep on playing
every
that.
time, it was like, oh,
real
there's
question
her
is,
walking
though,
towards the thing again.
did Tom
There's her
Cruise
getting ready to
have
stab the
full
chosen
control?
guy.
Or is that just a random report that's not true?
There's her. Like, how many times did we see her slit her dad's throat? At least 3, right?
Yeah.
It's the
I'd say
same
3.
scene over and over again.
I like the ones where it's like the same scene, but they just Photoshop Tom Cruise.
Oh, that was good. Tom Cruise
What
like
if you?
Oh,
Alright.
that was funny.
Oh wait, yeah, okay, fucking scores.
I give this movie 2 Run Jennies out of 10.
I give it 1 Black Sergeant's mustache out of 5.
That was a good mustache.
I'll give it
That's a pretty good mustache.
I'll give it 3 Dr. Jekyll EpiPens out of 15.
I'm
Fuck.
giving this a
Savage.
I'm giving this a 1 sucked out of 5. Is that mummies? All right. See you next review, dudes.